Hey everybody, Cobra DBS here, and it's time for a pickups video. I'm kind of trying to think back when the last time I did a pickups video was. I can't remember. It was probably a Sega Saturn unboxing or something like that. But and that being said, honestly, the amount of stuff that I got in that time is not very much. But I got some cool stuff. And an interesting note, and I just thought of this, I think this is the first pickups video I've ever done in the history of my entire channel that has not had a single cartridge-based game in it. No joke. So, we'll get started. We'll get started with the big thing. You've probably already seen this, but I did get a Wii U on launch day. I'm not going to say too much about it. I've done an unboxing and a review. Go ahead and check out that review, actually, because obviously I would promote anybody watching a video of mine, but that video actually turned out much better than I kind of thought it would. It was sort of a spur-of-the-moment thing. I didn't really think I was going to do a review, but I ended up doing one, and I think it turned out nice. I go through the operating system, the look of the system, the controller, which is sitting right here, actually. The games, all 6 games that I have, and so go ahead and check that out after this video, of course. Alright, so let's just dive into it. I mean, the reason that this pickups video is rather small is mostly because of this. I mean, that was a $350 purchase. I mean, you know, I kind of had to focus on that for a little bit. But I did get other things, and I'm gonna have to move them up over here. And not a ton of retro stuff, but I'm trying to think how exactly I want to show them off. We might as well get the retro stuff going, or maybe I should do stuff that I got for my birthday. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. Okay, so I got 3, and these are pretty much the only retro games in the entire video. The first one is a Sega Saturn game, the lone Sega Saturn game, and it is Street Fighter Alpha 2. Now, I haven't played this, actually. This was pretty cheap, actually. I'm trying to think of how much it actually cost. I want to say 15, which is actually like half of what it typically goes for, if my memory serves me. But unfortunately, the manual is kind of water damaged, so I'd like to get a new manual in the future. But for now, it does just fine. Like I said, haven't played it, but you know, I don't know, admittedly, I'm not the biggest Street Fighter fan, but if I'm going to play some sort of retro fighter, it's probably going to be a Street Fighter game, or at the very least a Capcom fighter, because they just did it right. And why don't we go ahead and move from that to this, which I'm actually a lot more excited to have than that one for the Dreamcast. Who knew a Dreamcast game? It's a Marvel vs. Capcom, first one. Absolute blasphemy, but I haven't played it yet, and I've had it quite a while. I haven't played it yet, but I really do want to play this because this era of Capcom fighting games around the time that this game was made are the most appealing to me. And I mean, I'm not a big fighter fan, but these just look like a lot of fun. Looking at the back of the box here, it just looks cool. I didn't know that Mega Man was in this game. I didn't know that, so that's cool too. I'm not a big Mega Man fan, of course, but that's a nice addition. I didn't know he was in here. So yeah, we got Marvel vs. Capcom. This was $10 at a game store, which I thought was extremely well priced. And then at the same game store was this game for the GameCube, and it's sort of a game that I was sort of like, okay, if I see it, I'll pick it up, but it's not really anything that I'm after. And it makes it the 3rd Capcom game in a row in its Mega Man Anniversary Collection. It contains Mega Man 1 through 8, and then has 2 other Mega Man games that were never before released in the US. Okay, let's read what it says. It says, play the original Mega Man 1 through 8 and 2 never before released US arcade games. Okay, so they're arcade games on your GameCube. So that's pretty cool. This was like, I think, $7, so I thought that was a fair price. And Mega Man 1 through 8. I already have, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't have 5, I have 6, 7, and 8. So I have all of these already except for 5. But I thought that was cool. Plus it comes with the 2 bonus games, so this was also a complete game. Sticker on the inside of it. That. But yeah, so those were unfortunately the only retro games that I got the entire this whole video. I'll go ahead and show you this. I decided that I was at work one day and I was just headed out, and I usually check the video games before I leave just to see what's out. And they had their magazines up, and I know Nintendo Power is pretty much coming to an end. Their last issue has just come out. But I haven't picked it up yet, though I plan on it. I did get the second to last issue, mainly because it focuses all on the Wii U. And at the time I got this, the Wii U hadn't come out, so these are all previews and not reviews or anything. But I decided to get it, and also it came with these Kid Icarus AR cards for the 3DS. I might just keep these sealed, hang on to them. I don't use AR cards for 3DS very often, but it came with those, so that was a cool addition. But this pretty much details all the Wii U launch games, and it comes with some Paper Mario Sticker Star stickers. So I thought that was neat. What else does it come with? No poster, unfortunately. But did you see the cover of the last Nintendo Power? It's basically like a newer representation of the original Nintendo Power cover. Okay, so just real quick, here are all the Wii U games that I got with my Wii U. Now, if you've watched the review and everything, you've already seen these, so I'll just go real quick. In alphabetical order: Assassin's Creed 3, a game that I like less every time I play it for some reason. Darksiders 2, a game I like more every time I play it. New Super Mario Bros. U, a game I liked the minute I put it in, and I beat it all the way through and loved it. Nintendo Land, the deluxe edition pack-in title. Actually, this game is a blast with friends. It really is. By yourself, it's okay, but with friends, this game's a hell of a good time. Zombie U, just an okay game. Nothing spectacular, not bad by any means, but it's pretty decent. And then Scribblenauts Unlimited, a pretty cool game. A little on the easy side, and I haven't played this in a few days. It doesn't exactly have a huge lasting appeal, but that's a cool game. Scribblenauts I got on sale Black Friday for I think it was $50, so it was $10 off. But so I thought that was a pretty good deal. And one more game for the Wii. I got an original Wii game, and I actually got this game the same day I got these three. So, and I heard great things about this game, and I had never picked it up. And it was very cheap. I think it was like $5 or $7, somewhere in that area. It's a Muramasa, the Demon Blade. And this is actually a side-scroller, but it's very interesting. I played only a little bit of it. It reminded me oddly of Okami, just the whole art style, I guess the Japanese look of it. And this is complete as well. But this is a really cheap game. You always hear people saying great things about it. So if you see this out there, pick it up. Really no motion controls. It's all just I'm pretty sure you hold the Wiimote sideways, and it's all like button pressing. So no motion in this one, which is a nice change of pace sometimes. All right, just two more things. Two more Black Friday deals. The first one is a movie. It was for $7, brand new. Prometheus. Great movie. Really enjoyed it. Watched it again. And it's definitely better in the theaters, I would say, just because of watching in HD on the big screen is a lot better than just watching it on my Xbox. But still, nonetheless, a great movie. And then the very last thing was my last my last Black Friday purchase, and that was Mortal Kombat, the Complete Edition for $20. So I thought that was a good deal, and I've always wanted to get this, and I figured I should just go ahead and get the Complete Edition instead of the standard one. Yeah, so that is everything. Now, like I said, there was not very much retro stuff in this video, but and I don't know, I've kind of lost a little bit of desire for collecting, because right now, and it's very funny because I watched Ball and Nick's video today on his new games that he got. I think it's video, and he had mentioned the exact same thing, and I'm sort of feeling the same way. Is that, you know, I love my collection, I love having it, I'm not getting rid of it, but right now I'm not really going after any games other than the ones that I want to play, which isn't very many right now. The only one that's really coming to mind is Batman Arkham City Armored Edition for the Wii U, that's one. And the retro one is Marvel Superheroes for the Saturn. I absolutely really want to get that game. But other than that, it's really not much going on as far as games that I want to get or collect. So, I mean, I'm not giving up collecting or anything like that. So, but yeah, that's everything. So that's the end of this video, guys. We'll see you next time, and don't forget to check out those videos that I recommended. So we'll see you next time, and until then, take care. Probably already seen this, but I did get a Wii U on launch day. I'm not going to say too much about it. I've done an unboxing and a review. Go ahead and check out that review, actually, because obviously I would promote anybody watching a video of mine, but that video actually turned out much better than I'm kind of trying to think back when the last time I did a pickups video was. I can't remember. It was probably a Sega Saturn unboxing or something like that. But and that being said, honestly, the amount of stuff that I got in that time is not very much. But I got some cool stuff. And an interesting note, and I just thought of this. I think this is the first pickups video I've ever done in the history of my entire channel that has not had a single cartridge-based game in it. No joke. So, we'll go and get started. We'll get started with the big thing. Hey everybody, Cobra DBS here, and it's time for a pickups video. And I kind of thought it would. It was sort of a spur of the moment thing. I didn't really think I was going to do a review, but I ended up doing one, and I think it turned out nice. I go through the operating system, the look of the system, the controller, which is sitting right here, actually, the games, all 6 games.